Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, going over our intraday swing and long perspective. Again, to recap on what we were looking for yesterday. Again, getting an engulfing candle here. We were retesting, again, our 0.786 fib exactly here on point, looking for a possible bounce intraday and then looking for that possible pullback to drop below our 0.786 fib. That's exactly what happened. Now wicking and now sitting on a hammer candle to the upside, testing our 0.786 fib. Will we continue on higher, as typically we do have bullish momentum coming out of a hammer candle, or are we going to continue on lower since we do still need our 20-day to cross back above our 50? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news that you want to be watching, for example, a major breakout that we had today with IFRX out the gate here, jumping above our $5 psychological level, continuing on higher, breaking up all the way up to $7.25 out the gate. These are the type of movers that we do mention. Also mentioning FRGT, again, up 5% pre-market, continuing on higher, and then spiking up 27%, I believe, in pre-market. I think it was actually 33%. We continued on higher, and then we were looking to see if we can continue on above pre-market high on the day. We did have a spike. We flagged here, if you guys can see, with a spike, having a nice flag here to the upside, continuing on higher, closing with the body of our candle, and continuing on higher here on a major spike, all the way up to $2.74. Again, these are the type of major volatile movers that we mentioned in the Instables room. Go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys here, looking at our intraday perspective off the bat, again, looking at our daily candle structure so we can anticipate what we're looking for going to tomorrow. Again, looking at our Fibonacci lines, again, mentioning yesterday that we were testing our 0.786 fib, again, here at 407.41, 407.42, and again, very much looking for a bounce to possibly continue on lower intraday. We did have our continuation on lower, and then now sitting on a wick, looking to see if we will continue on with this bounce. Again, sitting on a hammer candle, just looking to see if we can possibly support this short-term momentum. And in my opinion, looking at the hourly chart, looking at the 5-minute chart, we do have a possible bounce coming into tomorrow if we can possibly hold our 20-day and then possibly retest our 50 for a possible continuation on bearish candle setups to the downside. That's what I'll be looking for. Again, looking for any possible spike and then bearish candle setups from there is what I'll be looking for from here. Again, as we do sit on a pullback, looking to see if we will continue to respect our 20-day above our 50 leading into next week with CPI and Fed minutes. I really do believe that we do need to retest our 20, and that, in my opinion, very much consolidating on possible pullbacks rather than consolidating on possible major spikes. Again, going into tomorrow, very much looking at possible bullish momentum going into open. Maybe we even possibly continue on above yesterday's high for that possible continuation on higher. That would be a possible, again, morning star setup on a continuation on higher if that does happen. So again, very much ready for both setups. If we do continue on below our 0.786 fib going into next week, then we would possibly continue on lower, but very much looking for a possible bounce going into tomorrow. And then if we do get a possible engulfing candle, possible rejection for that retest that we will assume that needs to happen if we are going to continue on with this bullish momentum. So that's exactly what we're looking for here if we are going to continue on higher. Now looking at our overall swing perspective, again, we have been keeping an eye on these candle structures every single week, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, again, subscribe. We go over every single day our intraday swing and long perspective. Again, we did drop down below our 20 and our 50 weekly moving average, jumps back above, looking to see if we can possibly spike above going into the following week. Again, a couple weeks ago, we did spike above our 50 weekly moving average, and then last week we got above our 20 weekly moving average. And again, this is after our 20 weekly moving average finally crossed above our 50 weekly moving average. And again, we have not had that happen in over a year. So what I'm looking for from here is to see exactly how this candle closes. Will we close our body within the upper end of our prior body's candle for a possible flag? And again, possible flag to the upside. We need confirmation on this flag. Again, we would need this candle to close on the week, again, within our prior body's candle on the upper end of our body's candle to possibly continue on with any possible bullish flag to the upside. However, again, at this point in time, very much looking for any possible retests on our 20-day to make sure that we do have confirmation on this swing term momentum. Again, next week with CPI and Fed minutes, anything may happen, and that's why we can assume that we may have a retest. And now looking at our monthly chart again, as we are looking at our overall narrative on exactly how this candle may close. Again, looking at this psychological point here is that we are very much testing our 20-month moving average again. We were testing the upper end of our prior body's close once again, looking to see if we are going to possibly close this body within our prior body's candle, or if we are going to possibly close back above our 20-month moving average, which in my opinion will happen. And we'll get more confirmation on when we have our 12 and our 26 crossing higher here on our MACD. Again, that will be more confirmation here. I do like how we are starting to curl here. We had this happen prior, barely curling here, but we did have a pullback here. We did not continue to curl, but now we are slightly curling here, getting closer to our 26 EMA. Will we continue on with this swing term momentum? Very much looking for confirmation on the weekly chart so we can see if we can close above our 20-month moving average, as we are very much testing. Again, prior we had a full body candle just above our 20-month moving average, but we ended up closing with a rejection, as we mentioned, on a possible wick that could have closed, and sure enough did close on that wick. Again, we had mentioned that we had a rejection prior. We did have a major pullback. We did have that rejection, had a major pullback. So now looking to see if we are going to continue on with rejections on our 20-month moving average is the watch on our long-term momentum. And again, looking for that confirmation on the MACD with those EMA lines will be the watch. And again, to recap on our intraday perspective, again, retesting our 0.786 fib as our body closes just above it. Again, with a nice continuation on lower intraday, exactly how we mentioned yesterday and exactly how we called it here. Now sitting on a hammer candle, again, just above our 407.42 level. If we do get that possible bearish candle set up here, then we will know exactly when we have that cool down. At this point in time, cautious to the downside to see if we do get any possible bearish candle setups to possibly retest our 20 leading into CPI and Fed minutes next week will be the watch. But again, overall, looking to see how we do respect our 20-day. If our 20-day crosses back above our 50, leading into next week will be the overall watch. So again, looking at that as we are leading into next week will be exactly what you're looking for. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news, data sets that you want to be watching before market open, major volatile movers that you want to be watching before market open, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instables continuing to take with the market this. Again, very nice breakouts today. I appreciate every one of you guys, as always, for supporting the channel. And again, very nice breakouts for the last few days, in my opinion. Continue to stay blessed and take with the market. This is what we will continue to stay focused on. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.